No. I think you'll find that I am first. Hey Digital. Hey bud. Hello everyone. Oh, bloody hell. That was a nice stretch. I gathered. Hey Nate. Just setting up shit for the fucking stream, you lad. Yeah. You keeping well, my son? You doing alright? Might as well get my face on. Hello. Hello, it's me. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Also, I'm starting to wear the shirt I won with the book competition. You can see. Really comfy. It's a really comfy shirt. Not gonna lie. It's really nice. It's not bad at all. But yeah, decided to just, I don't know, I just decided to get a stream up because, I don't know, I haven't really talked to many people today. I didn't go to work today. I took the day off. I get stuff sorted. It's not long just been back in, so I thought, might as well like fiddle around with the code a little bit, like the configs. And then I thought, wait, I haven't done a dev stream in a while. I haven't done one this year. Like cool shit's been happening, so I thought I might as well touch base with people, see who's interested in wanting to come in and whatnot. But yeah. Well, how was work for you though? Was it good? I hope it was good. Ugh. But yeah, might as well just crack on really. More config shit. So I've kind of already got baseline, so that's right now it is just a case of like, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. So right now it's just a case of just testing a couple of server stuff. I'm trying to configure the time so I don't have to constantly switch it to September, which is a good, in my opinion, good overall time and date for like a full day-night cycle, which is what we'll be testing. Kind of like visually, just to see how it all blends together. The time will be quite fast-ish. Just just to get a good feel for that, and then going on from there. And then if I like it, then it's just a simple case of converting all the other configs to like the same thing, but obviously changing some elements for the overcast. Actually, no, I do need to crack on with the overcast and do that, to be fair. I haven't really done it for this config yet. Might keep it the same, in all fairness. It's him. It's the boy. Hello there. So, let's see. Yeah, it did change. Cool. So we're probably just going to start literally midday. Yeah, so it's just basic. Like it's very like bitch basic, to be fair. Like the day-night cycle, as in real life, is dependent on the time of year, right? Basically. So, like, you're not going to get the same results in, say, like mid-September, mid-summer, as you are in winter, right? In middle of winter, it's not always like the sun's going to peak. I am so fucking blue right now. This is ridiculous. You are seeing the light from my PC. Whereas in the middle of the summer, it's never truly nighttime. Like, you don't get nights like this. So, in my opinion, the September, middle of September, about 25th, is a good date to kind of like test a full day-night cycle of like what it looks like visually. In like towns, forests, open fields, whatever else, you know? So, yeah. So, making sure that there's no overcast at the moment for testing. Gonna go into an open field. It looks like with the lights, like shadows, it looks nice here so far. It's not like too bright, in my opinion, where like you can still see, but it's still good enough if you want to use NVGs. And now I'm green. So that's pretty much how it is so far. Right now, it's pretty decent. Also, that's the gun. Just gonna turn in for an ammo one. And it was all yellow. So now the sun's gonna start rising very soon. So this is like the normal ambient color. It's gonna get a bit brighter now, but this is somewhat normal for like the current nighttime for like Livonia, the Livonia configs. But it's gonna get brighter. I mean, you can see it's getting brighter already. See what it looks like in a forest. That's pretty much what this part of testing is right now. It's just yes. I think? Yeah. Can't remember. So this is kind of like what the ambient would be between the sun going down and sun coming up, like between those times. So it's nice and bright enough to make it make sense for like playability. Like you can still see what you're doing. There's no weird color transitions at the moment. Obviously the brightness could probably do some tuning down maybe, but right now I'm trying really hard to get a mix of playability and like visual, like, you know, how good it looks visually. In my opinion, this looks fine. It looks okay. Let's go to Nadbo though. So it's starting to get, you know, daytime. The ambience, like the shadows, because this is what this is all like done by right now. Like during nighttime and whatnot, there's no directional lighting. It's all done ambient. So you've got to keep that in mind as well when you do something like this. And then right now, not quite yet, but it's going to start doing the directional lighting. But now there's like going to be a bit of a contrast between the brightness levels, because obviously it's getting brighter. So you can start to see that, especially in the distance, directional lighting starting to come through, and the ambient is still having an effect. So right now it's starting to work really as intended. There's no weird issues, glitches. Even I'm not dark anymore, which is great. So this is what it'll look like during the sunrise on a clear day. Which, in my opinion, it's got a really nice warm feel to it. It looks really rich. I'll explain things as I need to. So right now, obviously it's sunrise. It's, what time is it now? It's coming up 6 AM. So it's quite rich. It's getting noticeably brighter now that it's getting towards like 6 AM. The ambient levels, they're still relatively like brightish. You can still see the interior of buildings and whatnot. But it's a nice contrast between the between them right now. So it is starting to look real nice. Ooh, mate, carbonara. That sounds fucking tasty, dude. Enjoy. Yeah, so the contrast is really starting to come in nicely. Like I said, we are doing literally a full day-night cycle. And it is going to be sped up. Like, I've got the time, like server time acceleration up quite a bit. Because I'm not waiting in IRL 24 hours just to check the C transition times. Oh, well, that should be nice though, Octal. That's fair. I'm also keeping an eye on the shadows as well while I'm doing this. When I do like light testing like this, I usually try to keep it infected onto the server as well, despite the performance dip. Simply because it's like, it's the best comparison I have for players with my setup. So it's I'm still terrible at PvE though. For now, I have faith. So yeah, so as the sun gets more higher in the sky, yeah, the shadows, like the contrast between the directional light and the ambient light is shadows, you know, like this shit here. There's more of a contrast between the two. And as the sun gets brighter and higher in the sky, the color grading also starts to subtly change. It's very slightly subtle compared to vanilla. I've even changed like the color of the sky as well. I mean, a lot of the changes I've done this time around, they're a lot more subtle than drastic that compared to like the first version of Lads Lighting Overhaul, where the lighting was, it wasn't that great. I mean, everyone is in agreement of that. It wasn't the best. Whereas obviously the changes to the skybox and the lighting that they've done a much better job next time round. And admittedly, it has been quite hard to, Jesus Christ, to get a balance. Yeah, they're not separate. It's completely separate. I like all my mods as separate as possible. My brother in Christ. Here we go. So, as you can see now, it's starting to get a bit more brighter. 9 o'clock in the morning. This is nice. So now that we've been in a town for a sufficient amount of time, let us swap to a separate area. Plan is good. I would put my normal music on Spotify, but I keep getting fucking content ID'd and DMCA'd, so I'm trying not to. This is not the music I would listen to at the moment. Yeah. No, I'm not fixing the game. They have to hire us first. And even then, what the fuck could I fix? If I ever get a job over there, my first thing, and I'll talk to the game designers and be like, right, okay, you fucking guys. You haven't been putting the configs correctly for retexturing some of the guns. I'll do it. I'll do it in one night. It's not that hard. I can sort it out. That'll be my first decree if they ever hire me. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Can't imagine if they did hire us. Would I even have the fucking time? I mean, to be fair, yeah. No. Mate, you'd know if I was fucking hired. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in the UK. You know? No. It would be nice though. It would be nice. I don't know. I don't think so. Not as far as I'm aware. At least not with the DayZ team. I would move to Prague though. I would absolutely do it. Yeah, I would do it. I know it's like a 6 months process, so if I was there, like if they were hired now, like it would probably be like midsummer, probably. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, okay, no, you just, yeah, no, I'm just gonna remove retexturing completely. Fuck you. You guys, right? Okay, like you guys would know if I was high, because I would not shut the fuck up about it all over Twitter. I'd be like, hey, guess what? I am X roll or something like that. Nah. One day, maybe. One day. Maybe if I brush up my skills a bit more, I'll try again. Anyway, what am I doing? Yeah. So, right now the time is... It's coming up 11 AM. So this is nice. I think it's a good level of contrast between the brightness and the shadows. Again, it's really good at this time of day. So, let me just hide, say, like... here. Something like that. I'm not good at spotting, but I'll, you know... So if I was a player here... Hello. Yeah, I think that's good. It's not over the top. It's pretty decent. There we go. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, we're talking about the glass on the floor. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I need to fucking send a feedback tracker ticket. The LODs for the Humvee, they're not synced up correctly. Not really. So there should be glass here, but there isn't. I think it's just the case it's not syncing up. I'll have to make a feedback tracker ticket. I'll go back and like either use this snippet of like the stream. It's like, hey, you know, this is still the thing. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, so. Anyway, we're not here to like... So I test on a local server, so I've got a batch file that I just activate, and it like it generates a server on my PC and opens up a client to directly connect. So everything that like works in here would work on a normal server. It's like a true server testing environment. I don't have to fuck around with like FileZilla or like Nitrado or just anything like that. It is just a single batch file. Connects to the XB server. EXE. Does everything there, and there you go. But yeah, no, this is nice. This is good so far. Oh, bloody hell. Pick a location, guys. Pick a location and let's test the lighting in there. Yeah. I'll pick a place. Go for, isn't it? Oh god, where's that? I dare not try and pronounce it. I'll be fucked. West from my position. Oh. Ah, yeah, yes. Oh yeah, this is a nice location. Worcestershire town. Yes, we're in Worcestershire. Hello there, me lovelies. I'm in Worcestershire now. That was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's up the cloud levels to 35. Yes. This is nice. Let's put it back down. Yeah, so when there's a little bit of fog. Yeah. No, it's 0.62 tip. 0.62. But yes, I do all my testing on experimental. So it's now gone midday. And what I'd really try to go for is, like, I didn't want the sky to be too... I mean, on my screen, I can see it's like it's a nice, you know, faded out colour, but on my second monitor, that shit is blue. So which is it? Is it really blue, or is it just right? Because the colour calibration between my two monitors are completely different. I mean, one is HDMI, one's DisplayPort, so there is that. This is nice. So yeah, so again, it's like the same. It's not right now. It won't work well because we're already in the shadow. But I'm also, like, on top of using experimental, I'm also using, I mean, you can't really see, but I'm also using the DX diag. So, like, right now, this is, like, absolutely no ambient whatsoever, which is really bad. But it's good to see, like, you know, what part is, like, really... You know, what the clear difference is. Same with the directional lighting. So yeah, this is nice. So we're starting to so it's starting to. No, there is. Yeah. So it's, at least with my batch file, it launches the server like normal, but instead of using the normal DayZ X64 thing, you just connect it to the diag exe that's in your files. That's it. That's all you do. So that's pretty much it. I mean, I can just a sec. So this is the batch file. I'll open it up in VS Code. I have to. Oh yeah, I have to reorganize. So this is it, and I'll move my fucking big head. No, so it launches up the server, and it literally just starts that's the exe it uses. It just points, like, you put the batch file where the exe is, and it just does everything. Oh yeah, no, I mean, that's it, yeah. So it's really nothing that special, just does everything. Oh, yeah. Put myself back in the corner. And I'll put Okay, there we go. Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's do a little bit of driving. Pick a vehicle. Which vehicle should we go for? Oh, absolutely, yeah. The DayZ stuff is an absolute lifesaver. I'm so glad they actually done more stuff with it. Can't use a bus, you twat. Hey, Don, how you doing, bud? It would be nice if there was a bus. Let's take the bus. No, I'm sorry. Only get bus rags. Why is there no bus? Yeah, I want a bus. Oh, where? Come on. Fix the traction on the fucking services and let's get the bus in. And everything else. Go for the Humvee. Right. That was close. See, what we'll do now, I mean, I do this a lot, I'm just going to turn these. I'm also going to turn this fucking video down. Jesus Christ, giving us a headache. There we go. Yeah, so I occasionally drive around on when I do like lighting stuff, because a lot of players will end up driving around and they'll see kind of like a lot of disparity as well. Plus it gives me a good idea on like what stuff will look like. On a certain basis. Plus I also like to just practice driving. There is that. As you can see, I'm still not that good. I'm good at stopping. That's all I'm good for. I have to find a train line and discover that. So yeah, so right now we're starting to get to like sunset. So about quite a bit of ways away into the testing for this 24-hour cycle. And so far I'm relatively happy with it. I think it looks really good. I think it looks really good. Oh dear. No idea. Not a fucking clue. It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle how they did it. Nah, where we're going, we don't need brakes. Nate, we don't need brakes. Fuck off, right. But yeah, so far contrast is really nice. There you go. is it? It is in Avenger, isn't it? Yeah, get rid of widgets completely. So yeah, this is actually really fucking nice, not gonna lie. The music actually fits it a little bit as well. It looks nice. It looks really nice. I mean, I know I'm kind of redid it, but it looks good. Oh dear. Don't worry about it. Wow, that sun looks beautiful! Crashes into a fucking tree. So I'm going to turn off the lights. Because mainly I want to test to see like how well I can like drive and see when there's no sun. It's all just purely ambient right now, because that's all it is. See? It's pretty rough. Yeah. So it's a nice colour scheme so far with it. It's really decent. You've asked me that question already, and I think I've already told you yes. Maybe this year. We'll see. No, so oh, this. Yeah, so that's part of the diag tools there. Oh yeah, I can't go this way. So it's not toggling the mod on and off. You can't do that in game. It's just turning on and off certain elements of like DayZ's lighting. So I mean, you can't see because again my big head, but there's stuff to do with ambient, ground, all sorts of different lighting techniques. So right now I've just turned all ambient shadows off. And that's me turning it back on. So after it goes sunrise, after it goes sunset, there's no directional lighting because there's no sun, there's no moon, and it's all done through the ambient. Which before the DX diag tools came into play, I had no idea. It's not fucking Tanoa. I swear to Christ. So see, now that the moon's starting to come out, the shadows are starting to play. So now there's going to be a contrast between the brightness of the moon and ambient, and the ambient here. So, but yet no, there's no Tanoa. It's not Tanoa. It's not Ash. Okay, it's not fucking Ash. It can't be Ash. There's no point. The devs have already insinuated that it's snow. Okay? Me and my blue and red, like, aura right now. It's just what's the point? Tanoa is not... It's a great armor map. Absolutely fantastic armor map. It is a terrible DayZ map. Even Livonia at first was a terrible DayZ map, and they kind of reworked it, and it flows them like a lot better. I mean, I hated Tanoa at the start, and now I love it. It's a great map. I mean, there's a reason why I'm doing a separate config just purely for this map. But I don't even think it's that. I think it's... Okay, so I'm going to explain something to you right fucking now. Okay. When you really think about it... I need to turn my fucking widgets back on. I can't get out. I can get out. Okay. So, okay, let me just put... Let me just say this, right? Oh, when the shower say that'd be nice. when you really think about it, DayZ does not have a dedicated map. It has only had maps derived from other games. Okay? Chernarus Plus from Arma 2. Fair dues. It has only been adapted from that game, in my eyes. Livonia, made originally for Arma 3 and then adapted for DayZ and kind of reworked a little bit to kind of make it work better. Great. DayZ does not have a dedicated map. The other two maps, I mean, technically Chernarus Plus is a dedicated map because you can't find all the features on it on other Arma games, but where it derived from you can, right? Same with Livonia. You can't get the bunker in Arma 3, but you can in DayZ, right? So why not, with people like Dan to Jesus on the team, why not just take the time for the past couple of years to just make a brand new map? And not only make a brand new map, but make it winter. You know, something the console community especially has been wanting for fucking years. Who wants a fucking jungle map with islands that you can't access unless they're swimming, right? Unless they make boats, which I don't think they're going to do, because what's the point in making a system for, I mean, then again, for modding, I suppose, but what, like, if you're just thinking purely vanilla, what is the point in making boats for one map? It doesn't make any sense, at least to me. At least to me. Yeah, exactly. Do you know how many fucking people I get? Like, when Winter Chernarus V2 was, like, massively, like, I was getting, like, tens of thousands of subs a night during Christmas, right? Fuck you, Tate. Like, I was getting people saying, put it on console. My brother in Christ, I literally fucking can't. Anyway. It's not Tanoa. It is not Tanoa. If it is Tanoa, I'll fucking cry, okay? Because I fucking hate Tanoa. I despise that map. I despise it. I'm gonna turn this up to fucking daytime because I can't see. Well, I can't see me. If it's Tanoa, yes, in me and my 5,000, nearly 6,000 plus hours of DayZ and over 1,000 hours of the tools, I will refund. Yes. Oh my fucking god. Oh god. So, no, it's not fucking Tanoa. It'll more than likely be a nice mix, I would imagine, between something like Chernarus and with winter elements. That would be sick, right? That would be really cool. It would be dope. That's all I can really think of. Really, that is genuinely all I can really think of. What if it's Tanoa plus plus? Shut the yeah, just get rid of the water. Just get rid of the water. It's fine. You can just walk along the fucking ocean floor. Yeah, it's fine. Just do that. That'll work. Or make bridges. Actually, if they make bridges, that would be kind of sick, not gonna lie. But no, don't fucking rationalize it, lad. Don't fucking rationalize it. It's not fucking Tanoa. What if we made it all desert? Just do fucking Takistan then! Which, if I may, in my opinion, the fact that like a couple of people made Takistan and ported it. Well, oh, way I. Oh, absolutely, Dan. Way, absolutely. But like, or Don, I should say. In my opinion, the fact that when people ported Takistan to DayZ for the modding community, I hated the playability of that map. It was not great. I thought the sandstorm was a really nice touch. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. It was brilliant. Absolutely ingenious. Really cool. But the floor of it was fucking shit. Too open. It was just crap. The quality of like the map itself was it was okay. It was pretty decent. They've done what they could with the permissions that they had, but it was just not great, in my opinion. For me, it was just not great at all. I mean, there is that, yeah, but they work really, really well. The sandstorms really, really work well. But to me, it just didn't click for me. It really, really didn't click for me. Namalsk did, though. Namalsk really clicked for me. I never played it, like, back in Arma 2D, so it was completely fresh for me. So a lot of the stuff that they added was like, oh my god, this is so cool. But even then, like, assets, like, yeah, sure, somebody who wants to be an artist, you know, in the industry, you know, probably get hired by, like, you know, a company in California and then get laid off 2 months later. But, like, like, the assets, in my opinion, don't mean for shit if the playability of the map is terrible. You can have something that looks really fantastic, it looks really, really good, and it's like the amount of detail is phenomenal. But if the playability and the flow of that map is terrible, it doesn't mean shit. It was just not great, in my opinion. But I mean, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a modder. I make lighting, and I do Witness Shinaris. I mean, what the fuck do I know? Fuck off, Sky. I'm just kidding. How you doing, bud? How you doing? Nice to hear from you. But oh, mate, honestly. Anyway, that lighting thing was great. Well, thank you, Sky. I mean, yeah, that would make it better, but well, actually, it could possibly deal with some of the complaints, at least I have. But it was just like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm gonna stop fucking moaning on. So, yeah, so let's change it to the summer, so 621. And let's put that back to 12. To me, there's just a lot more evidence to show that it's going to be a winter map. All people have to go on for Tanoa is the runway being 35 or something, like 33, 35, whatever, and what looks like ash, but is clearly not ash. Monsoon. Just an ocean map, just a single island right in the center, just a little dinky island. 60 player, all spawn in there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so that looks good. Waterworld, yeah, dude, Waterworld. Let's do Waterworld, bro. Okay, so I think that looks fine. I'm personally, I'm really happy with how the really looks. So now the case is like, right. So I'm using a tool you can't see. It's just material editor. Let's see if I can actually. Could I do this? Is it going to be window capture? Yes. Mass editor. Yeah, it already knows what I want. Let's put that under game capture. Under Visual Studio. Okay. Yeah. The Namalsk 2150 is like a really interesting take on Namalsk. I would usually hate it for like a DayZ map, but it actually isn't too bad from what I've seen. I haven't played it yet, I haven't had time, but it looks really good. But yeah. I haven't looked into that yet. Cusin, I haven't looked into that yet. I really should, to be fair. But I really should. But anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, so what we do now at this moment in time, this is probably going to be there all the time. So I use material editor to do a lot of my like colors. Like it's all like it just does the fucking job, really, to be fair. So right now we're just working on, we're gonna have a look see what we can do about the overcast. It would be really cool if we could do something a bit different. Like the overcast right now is just kind of based on what we used for the Chernarus one, which is by no means not that bad. It's in my opinion, because I totally reconfigured it. It's really good. But right now it's just kind of like, oh, what should we do? How should we do it? You know, whatever. So right now this is like O_day. I mean, you can't fucking see because I should really move my fucking head somewhere. Let's move it here, and can I flip? Can I flip this? Transform, flick. Yeah. Hello. Oh my god, this is weird. So rework lighting strike. I can't be fucked. I cannot be asked to look into how that works, because it's just like, because all it is like, obviously it's a flash of light, right? It's a flash of light, and when you enter a brand new bright area, it obviously readjusts. Yeah, so that's all it does. So getting, being exposed to a very bright light and then back to darkness, it takes your eyes times to adjust. I've already modified how long it takes for your eyes to adjust based on the lighting source, on how much light is based on the screen. I can't change that for lightning strikes. So I mean, yeah. Right, anyway. So we've got overcast day here. So this is like the height of the sun when it's fully overcast. I mean, yeah, how they look. Fair point. Yeah. Okay, I get you. So we've got a directional light and a diffuse. So let's check to see what I've done last time. So it's 0.18, 0.18, 0.20, which is relatively grey, and we've got kind of like a brightness, or how strong it is there, right? And then we compare it to vanilla, which is 0.27, 0.27, 0.30, which is relatively, it's a bit brighter, a bit stronger. So yeah, so right now it's just a case of like, okay, how do we rebalance this for something like Livonia? We could look at pictures of like whatever to see what it looks like. Typically I would, but I probably should, to be fair. I was going to say Middle Eastern, but that's not right. Eastern European overcast views. It's not helpful, asshole. It's just very colorized, and I could just take out views and see what happens. But it's still like Eastern European though. So this is what I get. I get shit like this, right? Basically Lithuania, yeah. Yeah, I even get anime girls. I don't want anime girls. Like, fuck off. Go away. Dog. I get some like stylized stuff, and it's like, I don't know. Tell you what I'll do. Oh, hello, it's my Twitter. Tell you what I'll do. Let's I'm gonna boot it back up. Slovenia. I can't even fucking say the word. slow. Overcast pictures. Yeah, it is a bit. Jesus Christ. Hard to say. Fair. Because right now, like, so this is kind of like the flat face and light that we get. This is like, I guess you could say it's like the color balance. Cornus overcast. Let's try that. Cornus overcast. Actually, it's dull. It's good actually. Well, yeah. Oh God, Jesus Christ. See, because this is the thing, like, the way I've always kind of seen it, like thought about with the Lightning Overhaul, with Overcast, is it is black clouds. Like, it is really dark black clouds, right? Therefore, it should be dark, but that's not always the case. And unfortunately, when you bring playability into mind, I've had people tell me, when it goes overcast during the day, I use NVGs and it works. And it's like, that is not ideal to me, right? It's not great. Vanilla lighting for overcast is it's okay, but it feels too, despite it being generally supposed to be flat overcast, it feels just there's something missing, in my opinion. So I'm just trying to figure that out. How go about it, that's the really difficult thing. So what I'll do is I'll boot it back up. I'll boot the server back up and I'll go like 11 AM overcast and we'll see what it looks like. And then we can make adjustments from that. Hey Flyver, hey bud. Yeah, that's the kind of problem that I had a lot of the times, that people didn't really like how it was overcast and they wanted it to be brighter, but I was like, well, no, it's fucking black clouds. It's meant to be dark. It's especially like the sky dome that I was using, which was mine. So it was kind of like, you know, taking that into consideration. But now I'm not like that. That's scrapped. I am not bringing back custom clouds. I'm just not. Despite me paying for the software to make them, I'm just not doing it. So it's kind of like, what do I do? I wish I could. So yeah, so if I'm do what I need to do here, obviously make this fucking midday. See, this is what the overcast looks like right now, without rain. Obviously it's supposed to rain, so let's say like 89% rain, and let's add a little bit of fog, right? Could you make play surrounding light while keeping the overall dark and the overcast? No. No. So this is what it looks like. You want 58? Okay, I'll put fucking 58. There you go. So this is what pretty much midday, 100% overcast, nearly max rain. Look, I'll just fucking max it out. Fuck it. This is what it looks like, and let's go somewhere like more Let's go to Toplan. Toplan's a good place. This is the problem I have, is that Overcast I can't balance properly, because in my eyes it's meant to be this, but for playability it doesn't look right. I mean, yeah, sure, I could increase the the desired luminosity and whatever else. I mean, what is it for, like, it's 37 vanilla and I've got it minus 29, so I've decreased it quite a bit. How about we just have a DayZ ASMR rainfall stream? No. So. If I go inside a building here, I mean, maybe it could be a case of just like increasing the desired luminancy like a bit higher, and that could be just like a simple fix because everything else looks okay. But I don't know, like, even with like the vague shadows here, it's meant to be overcast, there's no real light, so where's the fucking shadow coming from, you know? It's kind of like, I can't, it's very hard to balance it. So I don't know. I really don't know. I've got quite a few things turned down for overcast. But I mean, heck, even as we go, like, yeah, it's like 2 o'clock and it doesn't look right. Yeah. I'm going to change it to 37, 0.37. And then I'm going to up the sky because it's vanilla 12 and 12.8. So I'm going to make that 12.2. And make that 13. Ground reflection is typically, I'll leave that as vanilla. There is that as well, so I have to kind of like balance that out. It's really, it kind of, I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it is kind of, well, it is annoying actually, yeah, fucking. Let's completely change this. Yeah, because the ground reflection and the ambient follow each other, so I'm just going to do that. What does bi-direct look like at the moment? So that's 0.26, 0.26, 0.26. So yeah, it's generally grey. So diffuse 0.18, 0.18, 0.20. It helps if I actually done it correctly. And 0.20. What if we up that just a tiny little bit? 222225. 22 22 25. I'm going to keep the effectiveness of that, and then let's see what it looks like. Well, actually, I'll do a bit more changes here first. So let's do that. So we've made all the necessary changes there that I want to do. Yeah, I might as well be shit. And then we follow the same kind of pattern as vanilla. So if, say, it goes from 10.4 to 9.4, then that means we go from 11.4 to 10.4 and vice versa. The bi-direct goes but down by 0.1, we go down by 0.1. Probably is a bad way to do it in all fairness, because that's starting to get a bit dark now. So 0.26, 0.26, and then we put that at 0.16, 0.16. Oi. 0.16. So that's still relatively. That'll be fine, I'm sure. And then, how did they change the ambient? So it literally takes 5 of it. So yeah, so it literally just takes, so we've got ambient here. That makes it a bit too much. The difference is a bit too much, so this is a big problem with like doing the light and stuff, because if you make it too drastic at first and then you try and follow the pattern of vanilla, it's kind of can't really do it properly. Because then that would be like 0.8, 0.12, and then 0.1. 543, no, 0.13. So this is what the overall color would be like. So 0.08, 0.13, 0.18. This little color here is what the shadows would be. And it's just not right. So I refuse to use ChatGPT for stuff like this, because it does not explain it. It can't. This is native to DayZ and it doesn't have that info. Oh, it's native to like RF, or RV I should say. It doesn't have that info. Plus, all the stuff is explained here in vanilla configs, so it's there. So, yeah. It's just a case of balancing it all out. It's the main thing. As it goes 0.15, and then it goes down a little bit, not too much, like a 0.05. Or 0.005, I should say. But it's not the point, really. So, already at 0.13. Let's just reduce it down to 10. And then still do the others, so 0.13 and 0.18. Copy that to all of them. Because they all need to be the same. Let's find the disparity between ambient and for that one. That's 12.4 and 11.1, so that is 1.3. So just do that. So that'd be 11.8. And since we're just gonna be using vanilla here, I tend to not like to replace the ground reflection cloud of like the ground reflection stuff too much. Right, now I'm going to pack it, and then we're just going to test it. So the reason why I've done those two is because the window between two of them are a bit small. So we'll see how it looks. So yeah, I need me water. Give me water. Got me water. I mean, at this point, once we get the overcast looking right for Livonia, and that's great, we go back to Chernarus, we kind of rework the overcast, not the overcast, the ambient there, because it does look a bit off in some areas. We've got a better understanding of it now. We just go back, rework it, test it, and it looks great. Hopefully by the end of the weekend I can get LLO out in the experimental build for people to try. Hopefully, at least. That's kind of like the plan, that's the idea, but we'll see what happens. Also, I kind of like my face being on the right-hand side here instead of the left, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so with that. Now, to me, it looks too bright. To me, this looks like vanilla. There we go. I'm in Australia now. Yeah. It just doesn't look right. Like, how can it go from, like, that? From this... to this. Even if I turn fog off, there's nothing I can really do. So how do I make it work? It's just really difficult to kind of get it looking right. No, and I'm not using particles either. The performance will just tank. Oh, the ambient. Yeah. But again, it wouldn't look like this. Reality doesn't... reality. It just wasn't... It's moody. It's got a certain atmosphere to it, absolutely. But, no. Yeah. It just looks like vanilla to me. The only thing I can do at this point is turn this down. I mean, that's kind of what I've done. So I've actually just changed it from what I had before.
Yeah,
I basically changed the entire thing. I mean, the vanilla is like 10.4. So what, I could have that as 9.8. 9.8, fuck it, yeah, let's do 9.8, let's see what happens. 9.8 and then it goes from 8.8. This is the directional lighting, so let's see how it works.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Also, I kind of learned how, you know, like the effect DayZ has of like the loading screen, it kind of fades in. I learned how to do that. I figured out how it works. And all it is just a mask. It's just a mask image. It's like how it fades in. It's just a mask. That's all it is. So, I'm still contemplating Winter Showers having its own custom loading screen, to be fair. Oh, what I'm doing. See, this is a bit better. It's not as dark as it was before, but it's not as bright as it, like, just was. It still looks... I mean, let's put it back to 11, of course. I mean, it looks pretty decent. I mean, let's go somewhere else. Yeah, the forest looks fine. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go Swarog. See, I want it to be like subtle enough, like the darkness inside of buildings, where you can still use your light. Because I had to implement that for compatibility with Winter Shinaris, because it was too dark. But if I turn my NVGs on, it's still a problem. But I don't think I'm going to be able to avoid that problem. I'm fucking terrible. Hello. You bitch. Well, there we go. Choke. So I didn't do anything at all. But, I mean, it looks overall fine. Again, it's not as dark as it was before. Drop a flashbang. Oh god, yeah. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? It's just not work or something like on the inventory. Yeah, it's cooked. Right, okay. God damn! Anyway. So this looks fine to me. This looks okay. I mean, it's starting to get a bit later on, so the other configs will take over very shortly. It's fine. Even if we go to see like Dambug right now. It's 10 a couple of hours behind. Back in the midsummer. And even if we test like, so we'll test the lighting change from like normal, what it is now, to like when we get in here. Yeah, I wish I could sort that out. Yeah, so there's a separate lighting config for underground, which I've purposely like tuned up quite a bit. Because in my opinion, well, not in my opinion, it was proven on the Zero servers that all the other changes to the other lighting configs fucked the config up here. So I just simply redid it. Simple as, really. So good. You can't use vanilla NVGs in your underground. How's that? Is that with my mod on, or? Because I haven't changed it. Oh. Like, well, I have changed it obviously, but like, it's supposed to work better. Ah, right. Oh, I have no idea. They probably is using weird shit. I can't remember what they use for it. Anyway. So yeah, I think I'll just keep developing the overcast config from this point, from the changes that we just made, because I quite like what we got. La champ. God damn. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll just do that. God damn. Oh. Jesus. Anyway. So yes, it goes down against the 0.6, 0.6, 0.6. Bidirect is getting dark at this point. So instead of that, I could put like half it to 0.8 to kind of mitigate it a little bit. What's the ambient? The ambient goes down by 0.05, 0.005, and it goes down by that. So I assume that goes down by 0.1 again. Just 1. So that would be I'm good. I'm alright. And that goes up by 0.027. It goes up quite a bit actually. It's practically 0.01, so I'm just going to do that. 19, so it is. Whatever goes up an entire fucking number, I should say. So what would that make that then? So that would make that 0.095, 0.157, and 0.29. That's fine. I'm alright with that. The question is, does it change now? So it's all exactly the same still. It's my job a bit easier actually, in all fairness. So I'll keep it at that, and then that goes down by 2. Interesting, okay. And does that go down by 2? That goes down by 2 as well, yeah, so 10. And does that go down by another 2? Okay, so 7. Okay, and then we'll probably finish off the rest of the day casts, or the day classes, I should say. There's not that many. I think there's like 3 more, 4 and then 0. Yeah. But we'll do that. So this genuinely does get like the most boring part of like modding for the LLO. There's just that many like differences. To like many different things to change. Way aye, bud. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in, mate. Much love to you. See, and everything just stays the same, practically. Just goes down by 2. And then that goes down by 1. Assume that does as well. Yeah. And then that goes down by 105. Oh. 65432. So 0.22. Let's keep that up to 3. Just have a bit difference there. I'm so hungry. Really tired and hungry. So now let's move into 4, which keeps it exactly the same, but it goes down drastically again. Well, actually, it goes down a smidgen, so we'll do that as well. So put that to 4. That goes down by 3, so we shall do the same. So it's 3, 3. Stays the same. Doesn't change. That goes down by 3 as well. 7, 6, 5, 5. I'm going to assume that goes down by 3. It goes down by 4. Okay, so that'd be 2.4. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to, because that's actually it doesn't go completely down by 3 or 4, I should say. So it goes from, alright, time to grab the calculator because my maths is fucking terrible. So 6.1 minus 2.4, which is 3.7, so it goes down by 3.7. So what is, first didn't, to be fair. No, I didn't. So what is, I know I did, yeah. So oh yes, it would be 2.4. Really? Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, because the grounds that I'm using, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. Yes, you don't need to do any complicated stuff there, lad, because it's done for you. I'm just gonna put that at 4.5. So 8.0, fuck off. 8.0 minus 4.415, which is 3.585. So let's do that. So 8.2 negative 3.585, which is 4.615. I'm gonna up that as 0.65 or 4.65. 65. Yeah, that's just the normal. That's just the normal, like the normal texture that they use for it. No, that goes down by 4, so 8765. So I'm just gonna put that as 5, and that goes down by 3. I'm gonna put that to, yeah, just put that as 0. Right. Right, and we'll quickly do this, and I am just going to blanket statement this. Get rid of that because it's a duplicate. The dirt textures. And I'm going to get rid of the extra brackets. What? Nah. No, I am going to follow it, so that goes back to 0.223. So when was it that last time? It was never like that. Cool. Two minus, or rather, that's going to be the bigger number. So 5. So 0.0191 plus 0.125, which is 0.22. That doesn't seem right. Was down a bit though. No. What's the last one? 0.3. I'll just put that as 0.4 or 0.04. And that goes down quite a bit. So that goes from 0.1, 0.14, 0.16. That's the sky for night. What was that? 0.11, 0.11, 0.16. I'm going to do that. And that'll be exactly the same. Jesus Christ. Actually, no, yeah. I am going to just copy and paste that because that's exactly what I want. And then it goes from... Oh, it goes down quite a bit actually. So that is 0.7. I'm just going to put that to 0.14. Very quickly, pack. And then unfortunately, you aren't going to see the result because I have to go. So get fucked. I will be doing testing off stream. I need to do a couple more things, but unfortunately I do have to go. My food is ready. I don't like eating on stream. We've been streaming for about nearly 2 hours now, so I think that's usually high time I finish what I do. So thank you. Thank you for sticking around with the, using the heart shit. Just fucking But yeah, so thanks for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. There are some big things coming this year. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It's gonna be really, really good. I've got ideas. But thank you. I will post progress pictures on my Discord, which is down below, and on my Twitter/X account. Sorry, Wasted. Oh fuck! you got here. Oh my god. Thank you, Wasted. Thank you, mate. Much love to my boy. But yeah, so I'll post some progress stuff. If you want to support me, you don't have to if you don't want to, but it would be much appreciated. All the stuff's down in the Discord. Just do what you want with it, really. Just don't be a cunt. But again, I really appreciate all the help and love, support. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime over the weekend. We shall see. So much love to you. See you later, and have a good one. Bye bye.